Okay, so in this problem, this is going to end up being an adding fractions problem. It may not look like it right now, but you need to get rid of those -1 exponents first. So we're going to rewrite this. And remember, anything to the negative first power means take the reciprocal of that thing. So if I've got x to the negative first, it's like the reciprocal of x, which is 1 over x. So that's going to be 1 over x plus, and then you're going to do the same thing with the y's. So it's going to be 1 over y. And then that's going to be all over, well, x plus y to the -1 is just going to be 1 over x plus y. Okay, so now we have a complex fractions. When we do a complex fraction, you always want to add or simplify the numerator as much as possible and the denominator as much as possible. The denominator is already simplified. We have it all together as one fraction. The numerator isn't, though. We need to add 1 over x plus 1 over y together. So we think about what is the common denominator. Well, the common denominator is just x times y. So we're going to rewrite these where we're going to have a common denominator of xy. And when I did this, to go from 1 over x to here, I multiplied the denominator by y, so I must multiply the numerator by y. So it's y over xy. And then just the opposite, to get from here to here, I multiplied the denominator by x, and so I'm going to put an x up there. And then we didn't do anything to the bottom of this complex fraction, so we'll leave it as it is. Now, let's go ahead and simplify this. So it's going to be y plus x over xy. Right? Add the numerators, keep the denominators the same. And that's going to be all over 1 over x plus y. Okay, once you've done this, the way to take care of a complex fraction like the one we have is to multiply the numerator and denominator by the reciprocal of the denominator. So this is the denominator, so we need to multiply by the reciprocal of that, which is just x plus y over 1. And so we're going to have x plus y over 1. And so we're going to multiply numerator and denominator, so those are going to cancel. That's all going to cancel out, and so you're going to be left with, well, y plus x times x plus y. Well, that's just the same thing multiplied together, so it's going to be x plus y squared, and then all over xy. And you're done. That's it. And that's because we canceled everything out on the bottom. The numerator is as simplified as it's going to get, and so we can leave it just like that. Now, you could break it in apart further. If you expanded this, you could do x squared plus 2xy plus y squared, and then all of this over xy. And you could put each term over xy, so the x squared would just cancel out an x, so you'd have x over y plus the 2xy, you'd cancel out xy, so it'd be plus 2. And then the y squared you'd cancel out a y, so it'd be plus y over x. That would be another way of writing your solution, but this solution right here works out just fine.